Ordered them through Dream Eyes. I had done a previous video about how to take care of your circle lenses. The ones that were my blue ones from the... One second. Alright, so it was Venus. It's an American, US made brand. It's called Pacific Blue, and that's the one I was using for Merida. And I needed something red, or on the reddish side, for my Yuki cosplay eyes. And these are called, hold on, are they on the box? It doesn't say what the exact name of it is, but on Dream Eyes it's called Vampire Contacts or Vampire Eyes. It's not the Venturi or the Twilight one. This one here is more on. I wanted something that had more of a hue and not being opaque, extremely strong, because Yuki does in Vampire doesn't always have the reddish tint, but in the anime itself, it's like she has brown eyes, but I wanted something that would enlarge my brown eyes too, but give that hint of like a bit of a vampiric sense. And these kind of look like one of the brands that Pinky Paradise has. I think it's like Eye Fairy or something like that. I will be uploading this, and I won't be adding too much to the description the first time I upload it, but I will add a title to this, and then as I find out the information about and link the different color red that I kind of liked. The reason why I went with Dream Eyes is because they went through PayPal instead of using your debit card. I tried to go through Honey Color, and they my bank ended up stopping the transaction, saying that my card ended up stolen, even though it was me. So they were able to unlock it, and then they asked me that if I wanted to order from that site again. I'm like, well, they gave me like a 24-hour window, but then I decided not to, because I wanted trying to find US made ones, but I could not find red ones on the edge of red that was American, that wasn't like blood, like deep red. To show a picture, I'm going to be using some nasal strip box and some toothpaste, but see the Colgate red and like this red, it was like in between that, and I think the pupil area was actually solid too, but I couldn't find anything that was more on the light side, which I wanted. I wanted my natural color to show through too, at the same time give me that vampiric look. So this did not come with instructions on what to do, but everything that I researched about last year was that you never put circle lenses directly into your eyes. So I found a spare lens case from I use Pure Moist. This one's just about out. Hold on. Where is it? Right there. It's Opti-Free Pure Moist. That's what my eye doctor told me to use for my color contacts, which was the I'm sorry, my skin's itchy a little bit. It was the trying to think now. Oh, got that box too. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's right. They were the Air Optics. I had gotten the Brilliant Blue. I really like these colors, but it was only 14.2, and the circle lenses are 14.5 for the diameter. And I noticed that these show up a little bit better in photos versus my Air Optics. And since I'm a redhead, they think most redheads have blue eyes, or green eyes, or whatever, but not brown. So when I put these in, they just think I'm just like the other redheads, and I'm not. Sorry, I got hiccups now. I am watching the Cyndi Lauper episode of Bones where they're trying to find the 14-year-old's killer, the one that with the spirit. It's like the whole show is done by the boy's skull's perspective. It's one of my favorites, and I'm just rewatching some of the older episodes that I don't quite remember for season 7. Then I'm going to be moving on Netflix. I love this show, so that's what you hear in the background. But yeah, these are I really like these. These made my eyes feel really comfortable. But then soon as I got, where are they? I feel like my head's chopped off at the moment. Oh yeah, I wore my contacts into work today because I'm doing my con next week, and I wanted to reintroduce them into my eyes, because I noticed that if I don't wear them at least once a week or twice a week or whatever, when I put them back in, they feel extremely awkward because my eyes haven't been wearing them for lately, and since I don't need contacts to see, I literally, if I got a prescription, it would be like 0.25. It's like on both eyes. My eyes have not changed since I was like 15 years old. I'm 27 now. So instead of chit-chatting and going on about this, I'm doing this video so I can open these, because I opened a video with the glass. Where is it? These ones here. I did a video of opening these, and I made a fool of myself with the second one I had done, because the first one I had paused. That way I could understand what to do. And the thing I had issue with the second one, I ended up accidentally twisting the cap. The metal part that was on here. Oop, that's going to pop off. But what I did was, I thought I had to line up the corners, because when every video I watched, it looked like there was like 2 symbols, and there wasn't. But the first one I just went for it and it opened. So before I even open those and whatever, I'm going to be washing my hands with some soap and water. I would probably use paper towels for like drying hands afterwards, because you don't know what kind of germs are on Terry unless it's a brand new towel that you just literally hung up. So I am not going to be wearing these tonight, but I will be posting this video on, and then tomorrow morning I'll do a short, a few minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. Here's the lens case that I got from, it was a 2-bottle deal, so I have 2 of these in there. So I'm going to be opening this one here. And I'm going to put the lids up, and I'm going to use my stuff here, and I'm going to sanitize the inside of the bottom and the lids, and I'm going to let them sit for a second. Okay, so I lubed that one up. Sorry, I said lube. It's not really lube, it's wet and sanitize. Then I will do that in here. Let me go fill it up just a little bit on both sides. The boy's soul finally left after playing the song that he wrote for the girl he wanted. See, I can multitask.
No, I did. I never said anything.
Said it in the song.
Boys and their mixtapes, right?
No, Colin skipped school that day because he was afraid that you would react.
Okay, so I did that, wiped them out. I'm not going to take a towel and dry them out. So I'm going to put the recommended amount of water in here. Hopefully these fit. My contacts fit in these ones, because these aren't really made for circle lenses. They're meant for prescription regular ones, so I think they're going to fit. So there's instructions how to open these. There's a red spot here saying open, and I just watched someone open them from a couple of years ago. So
What, for you or for Christine?
Hydrogen, helium, what is that?
This is your mixtape.
You made me a mixtape?
Hmm? No, you're right. I know.
I think that is very sweet.
Start with it.
so there's a couple layers here to open, I guess. That one was easy to move. Booth made a mixtape. Did you know that the one that plays Booth and Bones was in one of the two most favorite vampire movie shows? He was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer as Buffy's romantic, passionate lover for a couple. I'm not quite sure how many episodes it was, but they met there, and then I guess he was only supposed to be like a guest star for a little bit, and that didn't happen. Oh my, these are a pain in the butt. I'm gonna use a paper towel to peel away. I think the glass bottles are much easier to open. I should just cut a hole in this. You know what? Hold some tweezers here. Okay, I'm making headway. I'm trying to like use these to, Oop. Got something here. You know what? I'm gonna drain with the. Holy cow! These are freaking hard to open. I should watch more videos of this, but this company is not that popular with contacts. Yay, got it. Okay, I don't have it open all the way because I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna slowly wiggle this lens out. Or dump it out. Here we go. Come on. And they said to, before you open the packages, look for any cuts or abrasions. But it's really difficult to look for one when you can't really flip it around and see. The plastic's really not as clear as it should be. So, these ones seem to be a little bit... I don't see anything wrong with it. So, I have it dubbed these, what side, if this is going to be right or left. These are plain old. They do not have these in prescription. So I hosed it off. Got my joke again. And I'm looking for tears. I'm looking for different things. This is, I don't want to dump it. That's the inside. The outside is quite dark. I can't wait to put these in my eye tomorrow. I'm going to put that in there to soak. put the lens cap on. It does fit in these cases, so it's good. These ones are really good because they don't leak. Okay. Hiccups. So hopefully this one's a little easier to open. Okay, so I opened the first case and now I'm gonna try to open. Sorry, there we go. The camera stopped recording. Must have a limit. So I'm gonna try to get the second one open a little bit easier than the last. I'm hoping and praying, because oh my gosh, this one was so much easier. I must not have opened the other one the correct way. So this one was inside out in the thing. I think it was this one. There was one when I was looking for cuts and dirt and stuff. I noticed one was outside, and well, the other one was correct. So I just dunked my stuff in here again. My bottle's getting empty. I'm gonna have to open another one. I'm just like rubbing this thing to town. I'm not gonna use my nails, except for maybe to pick it up on one. So I'm gonna look at this one too. Yep, this one was inside out. This one here is two-toned. It has like an orangey red with some black dots with it to blend that in. And there was a slight, very slight, you really have to look, really see it, but there is a slight rim to it. I do notice there that the printing on this one doesn't look even, but that could just be the shape I'm looking at it. But I'll have to look at it with some better light. It might, yeah, there looks like the paint or whatever is off a couple centimeters. This side here looks deeper, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. It's probably going to be covered up by my lid or something, so I'll make sure that I'll have that hiding up top or on the bottom versus on the side tomorrow morning. I don't see any cuts or hair. Well, I don't see any hairs. I'm gonna rinse that off again. I'm one of those OCD people, so there's a couple people online on YouTube that have been OCD about taking care of your lenses. I just recently looked at one of the videos again, and I realized she uses water and stuff to rinse off her contact lenses when she opens them, and then uses saline solution on it afterwards. And instructions state that you shouldn't do that. So I don't know why she is telling people, beginners, that that's okay, and it's not. I'm gonna throw the cases out because I already know how to put them in. I've been using my Optic ones for a while. I actually have one more of those, and then I got my set in the thing. I'm gonna rinse my hands off because the saline tends to get a little sticky for me. Okay, and then alright. Sorry, I'm exhausted. That's why I'm like rubbing my face. Now I'm gonna go on my computer and try to edit this video with the other one so it doesn't look that stupid. Trying to post two videos on at the same time by connecting my phone to my camera. Let's see how good this video comes out, because I spent a lot of money on my Canon. It's the PowerShoot SX530HS. It was $375-ish, but then I got it on sale for like $275. It was at $100 off. I got it for my for doing the going to the cons and taking pictures. I really want to get back into that again. My job doesn't let me be able to be as creative as I used to be, or even take chances by. I used to horseback ride. Now that I started this job, I don't feel safe enough doing that, because then if I end up hurting myself, who's going to do my job? Because I work at a retirement home, and it's only 2 full-time people and 2 people that interchange for those people, the morning and the afternoons people to switch days off, and they're really short-handed at the time, so can't really risk myself. So I'm thinking photography might be a smarter idea, and I'm not painting and cramping my fingers up and whatnot. I'm just simply setting up my camera, telling someone to pose. So I will be posting videos of photos, I think, on YouTube, or at least PowerPoint video type things of the people that I meet this year at the con next week. So I am Erin, and see you guys later.